Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Mike, and today I'm going to show you guys how to create tables in Photoshop. Excuse me, not Photoshop, Adobe Dreamweaver. Photoshop, I'm actually going to do some photo editing or show you, some quick references of what you can do when we're going to start editing tables in Dreamweaver. So, as you see, in my last video, I created this web page with links to different web pages that I'll have on my website, or my personal website, or whatever. So this one we're going to be working on photos. And as you can see, each photo has a rollover image that you can create within Photoshop and import them into Dreamweaver and let Dreamweaver do its thing, so you can export it as a web page where it actually shows the rollover image and everything like that. Now, I showed you guys this in my last video, so if you need any help with doing these rollover images, just check out my last video and I'll show you guys how to do that. Alright, so also I'm going to show you guys how to link back to different pages on the navigation like this. Alright, so I'm just going to briefly go to Photoshop, and is this Photoshop? Here it is, Photoshop. Alright, so basically you're going to want a rollover image, which is this one right here. It's a cat that says click to view, and in my layers, as you can see, here's the click to view text and my gradient, right? And basically you would need, first off, two images. You will need this image before the text and the gradient, and an image with the gradient and the text, and you want them to be the same size. That way you don't have any confusions, because within the cell you can expand it, but some of the image gets cropped and everything like that. You don't really want that. I did it before, it worked out pretty well, but just to be safe, keep all the images, both these images, the same size. For this one I have a 480 by 320, and to save it, just go to File, Save for Web and Devices, and when it's going to be automatically set to optimize, you want to give it the preset of GIF or GIF. Select if and diffusion on, and if its transparency is checked, you want to uncheck it if you don't have any transparency or whatever the case is in it, and press save, and save it wherever you want it to, and that's it. Same thing for both images, like I said. Alright, so that was a quick Photoshop thing. You guys can check out my other video for that. Now into Dreamweaver. So this is my project I was working on. Go to File, New, select HTML, layout is none, and press create. Okay, cool. Now we got a plain background. We're gonna go to Insert, then we're gonna go to Table. Alright, so this is where the table customization begins. Alright, so basically you want to give how many rows. The rows will be across, so how many rows across do you want? And for this one we'll just put 1. And for the columns, basically how many columns that's going to be lined up vertically, and we're going to put 3. For the table width, you don't need to worry about that, because whatever image you place in that's basically going to be bigger than 200 will expand at 200 anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. For the table header, you can just leave it at none. This is where you can give it a caption or summary when you go back into the split code view or whatever the case is, and you see what exactly that, whatever that code is. Alright, press OK. So as you can see at the very, very, very top, I'm going to zoom in for you guys. Can I zoom in? It's not going to let me. There we go. So this is our table. I'm zoomed in about, I don't know how much I zoomed in, but I zoomed in a lot. So this is how our table looks like. And as you can see, this is the 200 width right here. And I'm going to give it a border of, let's say, 10, so you can kind of see where this is going, how this looks. So this is the border. As you can see, it increases it 10 pixels out. So just say about 5 is better. 5. Alright, cool. Now the cell spacing, from cells spacing apart, we're going to put about 5 as well. And I think 10 will be better. Let me see. 10 is better. Yeah, we get a little more space. Alright, so we're going to place in or insert our rollover image. So go to insert image objects, rollover image, and we're going to select this one. If it actually create a root folder, don't worry about that, because you would have already created one already. If you didn't, we'll discuss that more in another video, basic stuff. Alright, so I'm zoomed in, like, extremely in to this image, so I'm just zoom out for you guys. Alright, so I'm just gonna go over to my next cell, or my next table division, and insert another rollover image. And go to rollover image, and we're gonna select our next two images, and I believe it's gonna be the snowman. And okay, and the rollover image will be, and you can mix it up. You know, you may want two different images or whatever when you roll over or something, so you can do that. And press OK. Lastly, we're gonna do another insert of an image, and this is, as you can see, this is where the row comes in. This is the one row I have, and 3 columns. Alright, let's try another image. Right now, it's all these pop-ups asking me to create a root folder and everything like that. Anyway, so once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go to preview in Firefox. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna name it Untitled 2, and wait for Firefox to come up. It's not doing it for me. There we go. So as you can see, there's our image. When you roll over it, there's our image, and this is pretty much how the table looks. This is the table within Photoshop. So basically, if I were to go right into Dreamweaver right now and remove these images, so let's say if I take that out and actually want to preview that in Firefox, sure, I'll save the changes. As you can see, there's our little table. So it's still a table, but you know, it's there for you to place whenever you want in there. And you can place text. This the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Smiley face. So as you can see, and for right here, I'll just put in cmykarts.com, and when I go over to let's try to, there we go, and let me see, youtube.com/bluemike155, and if I go ahead and preview that in Firefox, excuse me, sure, I'll save it. As you can see, the table, this is exactly how it looks when you create a table. And you could go ahead and, you know, create a CSS and customize your table of however you want it to look like or whatever. And that's pretty much how you create a table. So I just want to show you guys how to do that. It's pretty simple and pretty easy to learn. Basic, but yet customizable when you're doing different things like this. And creating your own portfolio like this. So if you're creating your own portfolio, you click on photos, have a little short gallery for people to see. It's a pretty cool, easy way to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's me, Mike, and oh, one thing I did not forget, I'm so sorry, to actually link back to a page. So I'm gonna go back to my thing I made here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you an example. So if I wanted to link this back to my home page, this photo gallery that I made, you just, you know, whatever text that you have, or whatever the case is, right here at the very bottom, where in the properties menu at the bottom it says link, you want to hit that folder, and it's going to bring up a pop-up, and you navigate to wherever your home page or your index file is, your HTML file. You click it and press OK, and you're done. It keeps asking me that. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.